Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the CS for Trade and Industry, Moses Kuria, has come out finally to expose the evil in President William Samoei Ruto's cabinet. This is a story that has been going on. We have been discussing so much about the GMO food. People have been giving their views, but largely you will accept that Kenyans are agreeing that they are not ready for this kind of food because of the other dangers that comes with it. Many people have not embraced this way. But we understand Ruto used the previous cabinet of President Uhuru Kenyatta to approve the GMO food in this country. They are yet to bring the product here. But it's like they are finalizing to now soon have the product in the market. In as much even US is denying that they don't have enough of this product to even import to Kenya. Bill Gates is here. And he just confirmed the other day, it was yesterday, that he has been eating the GMO food throughout. So Kuria's statement, you might look at it as an arrogant statement. And I'm also reading the reaction from Kenyans. But in my point of view, I see Kuria as a man who is telling Kenyans what Ruto is planning to do. He's simply exposing William Ruto. And this is what Moses Kuria is saying. Being in this country, you are a candidate for death. And because there are many things competing for death, there is nothing wrong with adding GMO to that list. That is why we are deliberately allowing GMO into this country. Moses Kuria, Trade, CS. That there are other things that might make you to die. So adding GMO into that list is not a big deal. That's why they have deliberately added the GMO. So Kuria is telling us that GMO is dangerous. It can also make you to die, or it can risk your health. But because there are other risk measures that have already introduced to us, adding GMO into that risk is not a big deal. And because of that, they have decided that we will have it here. GMO is going to come whether you like or not. We are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and they are ready to subscribe, please consider subscribing so that another time, once there is a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our subscribers, anyone who drop comment, those who have joined the channel membership, thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Back to our discussion. Politically, looking into Moses Kuria's statement, politically, the way I said, Kuria is exposing to Kenyans what the cabinet has insisted on. He is showing the weakness in William Ruto's government. There's no any other way to describe what Ruto is going to do or how his government is going to work other than just saying that this is a clueless government that came to power. If Ruto wanted to introduce GMO food into this country, then that should have been part of his manifesto. It should have been part of his campaign. But during campaign, he never mentioned anything to do with the GMO. But that is what he's bringing to you. Something that he never talked about. Why is he bringing an item that was not part of his campaign to you so that you can be finished? I mean, in this country, people are suffering from so many kind of sickness. Cancer has become the highest killer in this country. It has become a nightmare for many Kenyans. It is killing so many people. Why do you introduce food that has high risk of causing cancer into human being. We cannot afford the bills for paying for this cancer. Many Kenyans are suffering here from heart diseases. So you add on GMO. Many Kenyans are suffering from diabetes. And even those who got corona, wale walikuwa na diabetes, wengi walikuwa na kufa. Now you bring in this. There was no plan on how to deal with the issue of hunger, food security in this country. Now they are running for GMO. So whether you like or not, GMO is going to be in the market. And the funny thing is that none of these members of parliament or cabinet or even the president is going to eat that food. None of them. They are going to bring it in the market, and even they will not label that food so that you know you are buying a GMO food or the other organic food you have been using here. Because they want to force people to use this food, they will not even label that food in the market. You will be forced to have it. So, to solve hunger in Turkana, rather than going to Trans Nzoia, where they have enough food until the food is rotting in the store, buy the food and take to the people in Turkana, you are going to bring GMO from US. Why are you going for the food in US, but you are leaving the farmer in Trans Nzoia with enough food in the store, rotting there? It means this is also another scandal that is emerging. And these people are here to serve the interests of some allies in the US, but not the interests of the people whom voted for them. And that's why you can see someone like Bill Gates speaking with a lot of confidence about the GMO food. The confidence in him tells you that the people behind this thing, definitely, he might be part of the team. That is where we are heading to. And I want us to check on some of the comments from Kenyans after the reckless statement from Moses Kuria. Amos Otieno, the sad part of it all is that no one will hold him accountable over such utterance. It sounds like the official position of the government is to lead Kenyans to death, GMO being one of the ways. Nelly Michael, be careful, Kuria. Be careful. You had better resign than sell Kenyans to the highest bidder. Our God fight for us fearlessly. Christina, there is power in the tongue. It is sad that government can stand and utter death to its own people. Robert Omondi, welcome to Kenya, where people are being sweet-talked to eat poison. We are finished. Bernard Onzonga, another confused and lazy brain that is forced to lead a docket that is beyond his thinking. Okay. Another one. Sally Wanjiru. They all shouted, we want Barnabas the thief. We want the thief. And Barnabas was released to them. Okay. Na huyo ndio Ruto. Moses mwenyewe. It's sad that he is not being among the consumer. Wanyoike Wanyingi Maina. Hey. So Moses Kuria is indirectly confirming our fear that GMO are harmful to human beings. Exactly. Shantez Shabs. I don't know whether these hustler officials have been bewitched or what they are talking rubbish, senseless, childish, foolish. I don't know. Even Gachagua just talked the same. Aki Mungu wangu. Basal Kibes. Kenya nako si kuzuri. If you play safe not to die earlier, government imposes death on you. We did a mistake for voting in this stupid government. Pole Kenyans people. This from Kenyans. So you can see no one is agreeing with this position. But what can we do? They have told us that we will all die. So GMO is part of the additional problem to cancer, diabetes, heart disease, name them all, including even the people who have been dying from malaria. Hata Kenya bado tunakufa kwa malaria.